Hello and welcome to Marketing 1.0. My name is David Goodwin, and today you're just going to learn the basics of how marketing works, what is the role of social media, and how it all links to your website. This short video came together because a lot of people have been asking me, but how does it all work? How do I drive traffic? So let's put it together. Let's jump straight into it. So an awful lot of people start by setting up their website. That's the first thing that everybody does. So you've got your website, you've got it up and running, but nobody's coming to the website. You know, it's like putting a shop in the middle of nowhere. You have to get people to come to it. You have to start advertising. You have to start driving traffic. So how do we get traffic to your website? Well, one of the first things you're going to hear about is SEO. Now, a lot of people are going to be throwing this terminology around. SEO basically means search engine optimization. So it means that your website can easily be found, easily and indexed by Google and the other search engines. So how do you do that? It's quite a technical thing to do. There's a lot of coding involved. It's about the content. It's about the layout of your website and how the various pages link together. Now you can get a book like SEO for Dummies, which is very, very good. So if you're slightly technically minded and into the details, then you can do it yourself. If not, you might need the help of an outside agency. There's a lot of good ones out there. Probably a small to medium-sized agency is best to go for. The large ones tend not to pay much attention to their clients. So look out for an SEO agency. Go onto Google and actually see who comes up first. Because if an agency you're looking for is way down in the listings on Google, then probably they're not good at SEO. So that's the first thing you're going to do, is maybe start fixing the SEO on your website to start driving traffic there. The second thing that you'll need to look at, and maybe you'll try, is Google AdWords. Now this is not only on Google, it also exists on MSN and Yahoo and everywhere else. These are basically the ads that you pay for. So when you type in something online, and you might type in new bicycle or motorbike or car, you'll see that there are results on Google, but there are some results lightly shaded at the top and at the right hand side. These are Google AdWords, or pay-per-click. It's also called PPC. The reason it's called PPC is because the advertiser, so in this case you, is actually going to pay every time somebody clicks on one of those ads. Now these people might be useless or they might be good clients, but you're going to pay each time they click. Now this is an art in itself, getting this right, making sure you get the right people that drive traffic to your website. So you're probably going to need some external help on this, but you could kind of set up your own Google AdWords account, try a couple, set a daily limit of $20, $30 or something, and see what happens. So the first two ways that you're going to try and drive traffic to your website is with Google SEO, so search engine optimization, and with AdWords or pay-per-click. These two will drive and help drive traffic to your website, but it's probably not enough. Another way you can do is with Facebook and with all Twitter and all the other social media that's going on. This will allow you to drive traffic to your website and drive traffic back from your website to social media. The goal of social media is not simply to be fun and to inform people about what your company is doing. It's also to help you generate business, to generate traffic, and in the end, to generate leads. So what you're going to have to do is at least once a week, use social media to drive traffic to your website, and on your website have very clear links to your social media so that they start feeding each other. So you've got pay-per-click AdWords, you've done some work on your search engine optimization, you're using social media to drive traffic to your website, and you're driving traffic to your social media from your website. Then you're probably also doing email campaigns. You know, everybody's got an email database. And the goal of that is also to drive traffic to your website. So you're going to get a couple of campaigns up and running. As we go through these videos in the next coming months, we will deal with each of these topics to give you the best practice. So emailing, social media, AdWords, PPC. But today the goal is just to give you an overview of how it all fits together. You might have, for example, events that you're running, or you might be knocking door to door explaining what you do. So this can also help drive people to your website as you give them a direction. You maybe are doing outside advertising, billboards, you're maybe buying advertising in newspapers, whatever you're doing. This should also be going to your website. Now, you've got all these people going to your website. With a bit of luck, you might be lucky that some of these things directly convert into business, and you're already selling directly from an email or directly from an event or directly from a billboard without doing something on your website. That might happen, but in most cases, what's probably going to happen is that your website is going to have to be the thing that converts them. So your website will have to be very, very good at converting this traffic into leads or into direct sales, depending on your business. Some business needs to go via a salesperson first because it can be a complicated sell. Some businesses can do transactional sales, so it sells very quickly. But whatever way, your website is going to have to convert that traffic into leads. So when the leads come, probably they're going to one of your salespeople who are then going to convert it into business. Now, this is a very simple view of how it all works. If you're only doing bits of this, it's probably not enough. If your website's not converting, it needs to be fixed. If you haven't done SEO on your website, gotta get that done. If you're not doing pay-per-click, it might be the time to give it a try. Social media, you should be using it to drive traffic back and forth between your website, traffic that you can convert into leads. Same with your email. So a very simple overview of how it all works. In the next videos that will be coming in the next couple of months, we will look at each of these topics, including social media, including best practice for emails, including lead conversions, including SEO and pay-per-click. Hopefully this has been useful for you in giving you an overview. My name is David Goodwin from Goodwin Marketing. If you want more, you can always visit our website on goodwinmarketing.eu in Europe. Thank you for listening today, and talk to you soon.